Yeah, you see my balls?
I
His
see.
ball.
Yeah, it's kind of there.
Singular ball.
Yeah, no. Sons of the Forest is like, dude. Like I said, I texted Rebel because Rebel played the Forest, so he kind of had an idea.
Yeah.
With the game and all that stuff. And so I was like, hey, man, because he was talking about it, I think we were talking about it one day. And then I was like, hey, we're going to play this. And he was like, fuck yeah, dude, I played the first one. So that's why I texted him at 8:30 this morning. I'm like, hey, bro, when you hopping on, let's go. And we've got JC and Piper.
JC and Piper to play.
It's
like JC played with us all day today.
It's like
the first one, I thought it was because like of the naked women in it that kids like to play it, but they're not really exposed like they were in the first one and this one, and kids still like to play it. So it's something about that type of game that kids love.
Well, so for Virginia, right, when it rains or whatever, she's got that white top on, you can't see her fucking nipples.
Yeah.
It's a see-through but t-shirt concept.
Oh, well,
yeah, but it's nowhere near like the original one. Like all the cannibal women were fully exposed. You can see it.
Welcome back to episode 8, part 2, guys. Nipples. Teats.
We're just taking a break from Garrett's balls, from Tuna's balls.
True.
Yeah, dude, article that, like, I am fully engulfed. Like, we stayed up till what, 2 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock?
I was falling asleep in my chair. I was like, I'm done. We've got to go save this stupid game so I can go to bed.
I mean, what, we played... Shit, Rebel, I think you grinded with us yesterday, yeah. And then you got off for a little bit, and then we were still on, and he got back on with us. Again.
Y'all still here? Yeah, we built a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had like, we were building the walls and they had like everything inside was done.
Yeah.
But she's still upgrading the fence and we got to protect this one area, little area right here.
And I'm telling, look, it is so much easier when we're at the base, right? Because most of them kill themselves on my spikes. So we don't have to do anything. We just watch. It's the best.
I still get down.
It's on
because I run into our own traps and run out there and try to fight them.
Because he goes out there and fights them. I'm like, stay in the fortress. This is why I built it.
Rebel goes in he does it in COD too. Same thing.
Well, but what's funny is so when Ashley's trying to put these fucking spikes out or whatever, like the fortify shit, she never heals up. And then she'll just get stuck and then she'll go down. And then she'll do it. She'll be like, ah. Like Wog was in there all day today, and he would pop back in and laugh every time he'd hear Ashley say something. And then Rebel over here, we set these fucking traps, and Rebel is always running into these fucking traps.
Same one.
The same one trap. Yeah. It's just fucking hilarious.
No, there's two. The one over by the back corner I hit.
The watchtower is the one you mainly hit. Yes.
Yeah, but I mostly hit the watchtower one.
Have you guys seen that video of that lady on the American Airlines flight?
Yes. And
are you talking about the one?
The guy she's talking about supposedly spoke up too.
It's like a lizard
which video?
Or something.
No, he was a
like,
Freemason.
That's not a real person?
Like coming back. Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, I saw that one.
Do you have that one? Can we pull it up really quick, Rebel? You know where to find it? It's probably fucking everywhere, but I just want to show everybody.
I'm not sure. I don't think I've heard of that.
It's fucking wild. I think there's so much like stuff surrounding this thing.
All right. Can we get this ad out of here? That'd be great.
Okay, while he's looking that up though, I wanted to say, because we were talking about how JC was playing with us all day today, listening to her and Rebel go back and forth with dad jokes.
Oh God.
Hilarious. Our 10-year-old and Rebel are like you can get these legs, like you can like take the leg off of a zombie and like cook it or whatever, or a cannibal and cook it. And he's like, really gives you she was like, these legs are really good because it gives you a lot of like, put your hunger and your health and whatnot up. And he's like, it really gives you a leg up on the competition.
So.
She would throw things right back at him. Like she would come up with stuff on her. They were just going back and forth with all these puns.
All right, here it is.
We now know what happened. Let me know when you got it up.
I can't. Yeah, I got it up, but I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Just explained that the plane was on the runway about to take off in the air. Allegedly, this woman had been drinking before boarding the plane. Some people on the plane said she was at a bar next to the terminal. So this woman was sitting in her seat and was holding her AirPods while the plane was about to take off. She suddenly lost her AirPods or couldn't find them. Then allegedly she started yelling at the man who was sitting next to her, who was African American. She told him that he stole her AirPods because
Where's
she
the rest of
found
it?
them and couldn't find them
Because I
anywhere.
think part of it was.
Is it gonna
I thought
play
that was
the actual video?
Hold on, I'm gonna go find it on TikTok.
That's the one.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off.
I don't want my
And
government
there's
name
a
to show
reason
up.
why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they
Is-
cannot believe it.
What?
I don't give two fucks. but
Oh
I
my
am
god!
telling you,
All I heard was a fucking slam at the door. I was about to go run for the damn.
that
You know what I'm
motherfucker
talking
right
about.
there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Fuck, dude.
Okay.
What?
Is that the kind of shit that goes on in Coach, man? What the fuck?
Here we go.
What happened at the doorbell?
Your daughter. Do y'all have it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had it. We just watched
Oh, okay. Oh,
It played just a second ago, like a version of it.
I was looking it up myself.
Yeah. Who has it up right now? Rebel? Rebel has it up right now.
Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it played.
Yeah, I thought you were watching it with.
No, I've seen the video, but
That
like
shit's
one of the
wild,
big things.
dude.
Well, but then she sits there and she talks about I think the biggest thing that really made a real.
You just passed it.
Oh no, I'm looking for. So I saw a reply to it. The guy said that he was him, the guy she was talking about.
Oh.
But according to the guy that the first video we watched, it's not who I thought. So
Oh.
it could be just somebody TikTok clouding because he was a TikToker.
It's probably TikTok.
Whoever was holding that phone was great, by the way.
Yeah.
Because as soon as she was like, "Head motherfucker back there," and then the camera moves and everybody's fucking head on the plane is looking back there. Like,
So what
great.
exactly was the whole thing? Like, do we know
I
what the
don't. It's
I have
some.
no idea.
Apparently, whoever she was sitting next to way back there said that he wasn't fucking real, like not a real person or some shit.
Yeah.
And it freaked her out, and she fucking left, screaming.
Well, but she was like, "You can either stay on this plane or die with, and
Die
all
with
that
the
stuff."
rest
I
of
think
them.
I think that's really what like set everybody off on that fucking plane.
Yeah.
Like the disturbance was there, but then whenever she's like, "You can die," like that's not shit you say on a fucking plane, bro.
I first saw it on Twitter, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Somebody posted it.
Yeah,
And
shit was
somebody trying to get her on an interview or some shit like that. Like nobody
I mean,
knows.
American
what the
Airlines has
fuck's
got a great
happening.
track record, man. That's why the military has government contract with them.
Every fucking American Airlines flight I've been on has been delayed. Every single one.
Yeah.
No, Jay, she just
All
said
of
that
them.
he's not real. She didn't
Yeah.
say nothing about shapeshifter. Or
He's
anything.
not
She
real.
said he's not real.
He probably blinked fucking sideways at her or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
some Men in
lizard
Black bullshit,
person. Would that be crazy if that was like a really like turned out to be like a thing, like something back
Hey,
then?
yo,
We'll never know.
here's my conspiracy. I have a new one.
Oh no.
We're gonna go back to the redheads now.
Oh,
All of the redheads, because they don't have souls, are the aliens from other planets hiding on Earth.
Hmm.
Just like in the plot line of Men in Black.
That's
But
why they
why-
don't have eyebrows.
but why would they make themselves stand out if that was the case?
No, these.
That's
are
why they have their secret fucking like code with the handshake and shit.
It was a fist bump.
That's how they communicate.
Why, if someone was hiding like that, why would they all look the same? Like specifically, one way, like red
Because
hair,
their shape shifting abilities can't put normal hair color
Yeah.
and skin tones.
They can't have pigmentation. I mean, you saw Walter from Men in Black.
It's a lack of melanin.
Yeah, but people with blonde hair have fair skin as well.
No, I
Yeah,
think the
a
first
lack of
redhead was
melanin.
struck by lightning, and they're like powder. You know,
God, that's an old ass movie. Powder. It's a redhead.
What kind of rabbit hole are we about to go down?
I just
don't
love all the
know.
different theories about how my own race came to be. Apparently, we're like
Wait,
Color, you
you
mean?
just said you all were a race?
we're
Yeah,
like our own race.
See, now
apparently.
you're
race
admitting
now.
you're an alien.
I mean,
You heard it here
sounds
first, y'all. All gingers are aliens.
It sounds like you guys have just figured it out.
I don't think that.
And segregated us into our own race. So
You just admitted it, like low key.
no,
I
I
don't
was
think
like,
that.
You
I was
call all
actually
genders a
being-
race.
I was
so-
being sarcastic based
An
on
alien race? Alien? That my
As she
sister
blinked
and all
sideways.
three of my nieces
Okay,
would be
all this-
aliens.
All this does is reinforce the fact that I've thought I was a freak since I was like 3 years old. So
We're all freaks.
Nobody.
Every one of us is a freak. There's nothing like normal is not a thing because everybody has quirks. And
Humans are fucking weird. Just that's all there is to it. We're just weird.
I mean, Nick Merckx likes feet, so like everybody has their quirks.
I mean,
there
that's
are a
just
lot of
gross.
things about us that are unique, though, that like they've actually scientifically proven things like we metabolize or process medications differently in our bodies.
Yeah.
So we require more than most people would. And
This is
the-
red-
Trying to get
Redheads?
her pain meds.
yeah, redheads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like they typically have to double what
Yeah,
they would
pain-
normally give
Your pain
to someone my
management is
size.
lower.
Yeah. So like even anesthesia, not regular anesthesia, but like let's say things like laughing gas at the dentist office. If they use the amount that they would normally use for someone of my height and weight, it does not work for me.
She's
have
not
toddler
making.
size.
She's not making a good case.
I mean, it's true. There are some weird things they can't explain.
I'm married to Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
We require more medicine.
I am the alien leader article.
Take
I
me
mean,
to
she is
the
the
leader.
officer of the group.
The whole point. I am the leader.
She is the officer of the group.
I don't know if I believe this.
This
What?
podcast
Which
would
one?
go very bad if she wasn't here to supervise. I will tell you
'Cause-
that right now.
Because I'm my sister and my three nieces are all redheads, so I don't believe this. They're not
They
aliens.
were
Sure.
I can't believe it.
implanted embryos.
I mean,
No.
they did have a secret handshake.
They just fist bumped and said hi to each other,
See,
and then said, "Ooh, gingers," and that was like the thing.
Okay.
I would
You
listen to
would that-
AG because he does have that red beard, even though he's not a redhead. He has that red beard. He knows.
AG, are you half
He's
like
within.
one
He's-
foot in, 1 foot out of this secret
No,
alien race?
No.
Nah, AG is that little bitty alien in the cranium that's being controlled. It's controlling the
Oh.
whole body. That's why he's only got that little bit of red.
AG, did you see the TikTok that I linked in Skep's chat and tagged you in
I don't
about
know.
how certain things can turn hairs red?
What does that? The
Yeah.
sun?
Female
Estrogen?
juices.
Female juices?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
He's talking about if a guy went down.
and
on
it
a
was
girl.
supposedly like
that
like
way.
yeah, it
Just
was
say
like
it.
a study shown that it actually was done, can be done. It can turn hairs different colors, like red.
So if you want a red beard, you know what to do.
Yeah,
What happened? I just
Essentially.
missed that whole thing.
that explains.
You didn't miss much.
No.
They were basically saying if you go down on a lady, then you get the juices turn things orange or red or something, right? Is that what you're saying?
He's implying my red beard is become. this
No,
way
what
from the certain-
what I should do is pull
I
up
don't
a picture
understand
of
it,
my
dude.
mustache. No, I should pull up a picture of my fucking mustache. Rebel's onto something. Because mine is different colors
Oh,
and it's
my.
red tinted.
Would
This-
you guys just
all my
agree that
gray
it's
was
probably
red.
age that does this? That perhaps
Or
as you age, your
genetics?
hair changes
My dad
color?
used to say the same thing. My dad
I
used
don't
to say
know,
the same thing.
science and stuff.
You know,
Way before I
Certain
even saw
genomes
that
do
TikTok.
this.
I mean-
like my dad would say the same thing.
I mean,
That it
I'm from the
turns to
South
red.
and I like the South, so
I think certain it's just genetics. Yeah, I think
So,
that's what
so
it
in the
is.
South we have old wives' tales. That would be an old dad's tale.
Oh yes, this
Yeah.
is definitely some porch
but
talk.
Mama said,
I mean, my grandfather used to tell me whenever I finished a meal or something that I'd put hair on my chest. So, you know.
Or jerking off makes you blind, or fucking
"Yep,
Give you hairy palms.
yeah,
yep,
other
Harry
weird
Palms.
shit.
Yep, that's what it was."
I'll
I mean,
never
I
look at a
do
man with
wear
the
glasses
same.
now. I mean, there is a correlation there.
I'll never look at another man who wears glasses the same.
You need to eat more carrots.
I'm sorry.
More carrots
really
in
bad
your
gen-
diet, Rebel.
You know the myth that spinach was so high in protein and like that it caused Popeye to be the guy that eats spinach and gets real strong.
Yep.
That was a misplaced decimal. That whole thing of
A
of
decimal
spinach
or a
being
period?
decibel
up and down.
and the decibel
Oh, okay. Okay.
and the weighing or whatever of protein in spinach.
Hmm.
Like they misplaced the decimal. It's like 0.1 or something. They put 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
For protein and spinach.
Yeah.
Spinach actually does have a lot of protein. The difference is
Yeah.
the volume you'd have to eat of it. Same thing with like broccoli and other veggies that
I
have.
like
But
broccoli.
the myth that it made you like it was like one characteristic you have to eat spinach to be not grow not tall, big and strong. Popeye came from that myth. You know.
Mhm.
I think Popeye
That was all because of a misplaced decimal.
was
It's
just
not as healthy as they
Yeah.
thought.
it's
It
just a
didn't help. I
euphemism,
still
man.
didn't eat.
That's all it is.
I still didn't eat spinach. It's still disgusting.
Canned
I-
spinach
I
is,
mean,
but
booger
fresh spinach
plant.
is pretty good.
I
like
can barely eat spinach.
I like spinach if it's fresh and then you throw it in a pan with some like scrambled eggs or something. I like that.
Here's my thing: if a rabbit
Yeah,
eats it, I
it's
probably don't.
Like boiled spinach.
I used to be able to get tuna
Yeah.
to eat spinach on like a sandwich or
Slimy
something if I pulled the
grossness.
stems off.
Yeah, I can't do the stems.
You got to eat the baby spinach. That's the better.
Literally, I stood there and pulled the stems off so that I could put
You
spinach
child.
leaves in his sandwiches.
Bro,
You cut the crust off his sandwiches too.
Just feed him mac and cheese and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
He
I
would.
will eat. I will eat the fuck out of some mac and cheese. Okay.
And pizza rolls.
Cuts the crust off.
Pizza is
Okay,
a
what
fucking
age?
food group.
What age did you stop putting ketchup on your mac and cheese?
Oh,
I never
whoever
did it. I
I
never
never
did it.
did
that.
Never
Never
did it.
that.
I've heard of people putting it on eggs, but not
No.
mac and cheese.
When I was a
Ketchup.
kid, I would do it because I found out it was decent when you'd get chicken nuggets and your ketchup, and sometimes your mac and cheese would touch it, the ketchup,
Jason
and you
used
did
to
it, and
do
it was
that.
all right.
At restaurants, she would put pretty much anything in
We just watched a
ketchup.
video about that the other day.
No,
Mhm.
Yeah, no, my cousin,
that's a big
like,
no.
my cousin will drink ketchup by the gallon.
Oh my god!
Like, I mean, and ketchup goes on everything.
Yeah, she puts
Like,
it, on
it is an ingredient,
everything.
not a topping.
I
Or
had,
no,
a,
it's a topping, not an ingredient,
I had a buddy who said
or
that
whatever.
any all meat ketchup goes on all meats. I'm like, no, dude, it doesn't go on a fucking bologna sandwich. What's wrong with
No.
you? You should put them on bologna sandwiches.
So I don't
What
even
the fuck's wrong
like
with you, dude?
me with ketchup. Like, a lot of people dip their fries in ketchup. I don't.
I don't. I like
I
my
don't
fries
either.
by themselves.
I like
Yeah,
ranch,
I like-
ranch on everything.
Or cane sauce. I can do
cane
fries
sauce,
with cane
it-
sauce.
Cane
I
sauce
can't
is
do cane.
canes can be on anything.
I like Wendy's
love that
sauce on the
sauce.
sauce.
Raisin canes.
Cane sauce. Mm.
Love-
I, you know, you're gonna hate this, but
And I know how to
Chipotle
make it now.
mayo.
I don't like raisin canes.
I don't either. It's
I don't think it's
cafeteria
very
chicken
good.
strips and frozen bagged freaking crinkle cut
Yeah,
fries
I think their
and
chicken
Texas
is
toast you
terrible.
can buy from Walmart too.
I don't think they.
All
There's
they are is
raisin
a sauce
canes.
that's not that good.
I don't know what Raisin Cane's is.
Well, just ask.
I don't
It's
think
a
I've
Expert
had
in
it.
the room.
I know their chicken's never frozen, but I don't know about their fries. They
And they
freeze
hand batter
fries.
their fucking
But
chicken
I
too.
do know they hand batter their chicken.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hey, are the Cane's fries frozen?
Yes.
They are frozen fries.
The fries.
I've had
That's the only
I've
thing
had
that's frozen
it
that we sell.
once. I might have.
So
had
that's
a
the
bad
only
day,
thing.
And they bought some fucking chicken strips from Walmart just to get them through the day before order or something. I don't know. I've only had it one time, but I didn't
So-
like it.
Coming from the resident expert standing right next to me, the only thing that is frozen at Cane's is the fries.
So they bread and do it on their own shit.
I mean, we
They
Yeah,
make their
yeah,
own
they-
keep it
batter.
fresh, but that's it.
Here, what?
We freeze the bread to keep it fresh longer, but that's it. And then the fries.
Did y'all hear her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go get the hat.
Did she give me a deal?
You know which hat.
Jay?
Your cake?
Tell,
Yeah.
tell her to
Hanging
hook
up.
me up with her.
I have this
employee
place
discount.
She eats free at work.
in town here. It's called SARS. I know it's a weird name for a store.
Hold on.
Supposed to pay for my
Hold on. You want a deal, Jay? You want a deal? I got my own hat.
I'm gonna blur that out during the pod in the edit. Not sponsored. Not affiliated.
They're doing a.
Everything
I mean,
is pricey in California, Jay. Everything.
The owner of Hurricanes is the actual creator of Canes. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, Todd Graves.
Todd Grace owns.
Well, but I'm
owns
saying,
all of
Just
well, they
I've-
franchise out, but
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah. yours is not franchised.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the original.
yeah.
He's the guy for all of them.
No, the original
was
was-
in Southern
Where is it at?
Southern Louisiana.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yep, it's in New Orleans.
That are-
Hmm. Nice.
No, the hat does not come with a discount.
Yeah,
I just
I've had
wanted
it
a fucking
couple
hat.
times. I wasn't a fan. I honestly didn't think it was that great.
Their sauce is amazing.
I like their sauce and their fries.
Goes on everything.
There's a grocery store in town here called SARS. I know it's a weird name for a grocery store. I understand. It's 2 A's.
That
It's not
is,
like
yeah.
COVID SARS, but they
Not
have.
like COVID SARS.
But they have
Wasn't that the
SARS too.
Swine
coming.
flu, SARS?
No,
SARS
you can go
is
back.
COVID.
You're released now. Thank you. Eddie Soldier.
Anyway, they do fried chicken in the store, and it is the best fucking fried chicken I have ever tasted in my life.
I don't know. There's something about Walmart popcorn chicken.
It's
Sometimes it.
The
yeah.
potato
I don't
wedges.
know, man.
You haven't had my
They do
fried
the
chicken.
JoJo's too, the potato wedges. They do those.
Yes.
They'll give you this. You get a whole
No,
fucking
sir.
fried chicken for like $8 in there, and it is so damn good. Like, it's got to be fucking bathed in MSG or something. I don't even know, but it's fucking.
Uncle
so
Roger
good.
would be proud.
Dude, it's so good. Best chicken I've ever had anywhere, hands down.
Fried in like the
Public.
fresh fat from a
Publix. Yep.
butchered cow.
Some
So
grocery
you
stores
from?
have.
Are you from the Southeast article?
He's from the East Coast.
Yeah,
It's
because
always
Publix
the
is like
off the
yep,
wall
okay.
places.
That's what I thought.
It's always the off the wall places, and they always have
Hey.
like the best food.
Dude, every time we go back home, we have to go to the mall. And this place has been at the
Oh my
mall
gosh, yes.
since for 30 plus years.
Hmm.
Over 30 years.
Hmm.
And Ashley, like, anytime we go home, Ashley is like, we're going to the mall. And it's this fucking place. What is it called? Chinese Express?
Something like that.
Some stupid shit
China
like that, right?
Seafood corner. Seafood corner.
Yeah, seafood corner is what it is.
But
And she goes, it's nasty.
It is not.
I think it's fucking nasty.
Popcorn, shrimp, fried rice, and fries.
But you know
I
the
used to love
fucking.
Long John Silver's. So
I did too. I grew up on Long John Silver's.
But you know
Long
the
John Silver's
fucking.
over Captain D's any day.
Frozen cod fillets, bro. Ugh.
Okay, I was like 10.
It's the breading.
Yeah, the breading. Yeah.
Do y'all know those
the
fucking
crunchies.
the styrofoam containers that have the cut, indentions in them for everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
little
those,
trays.
those will fit quite a bit of shit in them, right?
Mm.
Yo, when they do it, they fucking crease the top of it
It's
when they
like
close
a
it,
tent. It's like tented at the top.
and it's
Built up
fucking
so
$8.
much. Yeah.
Like she'll eat it for 3 fucking days.
Harder and
But
no, I won't because
but
it's
it
shrimp.
tastes like ass.
No,
Facts.
it's so good.
I don't like it. Like even their
I
fried
love
rice
it.
sucks.
It's
I don't know.
Ugh.
That's my favorite thing from the mall.
No, not at all.
It's so
I
weird.
don't
but
know
yeah.
if they have them in where y'all are from, but Mamba's Seafood
Mm-mm.
has really good fried rice.
Never heard.
I know they're in Houston. I don't know if they're out that far.
I don't think they are.
There's like
All I know is we can start the debate over grocery stores, and hands down, HEB is the best grocery store, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Exactly.
HEB is a good grocery store.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I miss HEB.
It's good. Yeah. They've
1000%.
grown up north too from like Texas. Because that's where I
Really?
originally knew they were from. There's a HEB up in freaking Cheyenne, Wyoming right now.
Really?
Oh yeah. They've
We
moved.
don't even
Like
have
Herbert
one
E.
in
Butts?
Louisiana.
Pantry?
HEB. Yeah. H.E.B.
It's dash.
We don't even
Whatever
have those
dash.
have them in Louisiana. Why the hell would they
There's-
go all the way to
I'm
fucking
Telling
Wyoming
you, there's
and
one
not
in
give a...
fucking Wyoming.
That just makes me angry, though. Like, how
makes me
come
look at
Wyoming
this.
gets some and we don't? Like, so much better than Walmart and Kroger and all that stupid shit.
That's a lie.
Facts.
No, it's not.
I'm on the HEB store locator website, and they are only in fucking Texas.
No. And I don't know
Parker
what it
Heights,
is. The
Texas.
Kroger is it
Another
the same
HEB?
store? What is it? I'm telling you, it's there.
Tuna.
We
Parker
have an
Heights,
imposter.
Texas, right?
An imposter HEB.
Clean.
Maybe it's
Parker
a fake
Heights,
HEB.
Clean.
I have a
HEB.
3-generation lineage of Kroger workers. But I don't like Kroger. I never have.
I'm gonna find this fucking thing for you. It's
Maybe
on.
a different one.
It's on.
We should just
Oh,
rename the podcast.
maybe I
Fact
fucked it.
Checkers.
Maybe I fucked up and it's actually called
H&B?
H&B Market?
No,
Hey.
maybe I got my wires crossed here. It's a King Supers. That's what it is.
Yeah, because that's close to HEB.
Yeah, the signs
How
are
did you
red.
say
Are they not?
HEB had a King Supers?
Are they not?
about
Listen,
to say,
I'm
like-
not a smart man, but
And I'm the one that needs to be fact checked.
I'm telling you, it. What does the sign on HEB look like? They're similar. Are they not?
It's literally a fucking red oval with white letters, all caps, H-E-B. It's Howard E. Butts. That's
Okay,
what it
it's the
stands
King
for.
Supers. I was wrong.
How do you get a...
I don't know. The sign is red, dude.
That's 3 fucking letters off in the alphabet, bro.
I just looked at the color of the sign. I didn't look at the fucking.
We got a grocery store with a red sign here.
It must be an HEB.
Randall's, Kroger, Albertsons, they're all blue. They're the same.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Albertsons, Vaughn's,
Walmart.
Safeway, they're all the
Sam's.
same.
HEB, Target, they're both red.
Walmart.
Red and white at that.
No.
Let me look at it. Let me look at a HEB sign. Hold on.
Yeah, when I was stationed at Fort Hood, we used to go to the HEB in Parker Heights.
Yeah, they're
Texas.
both red,
All the
man.
time.
It's easily confused.
I've been in Winn-Dixie's. I've been in Publix. I've been in Safeways.
We should just change the name of the podcast to Fact Checkers.
Okay,
You
okay.
haven't been.
I fucked that up. All right.
In a small town unless you've been.
Skip, aren't you supposed to be the smart one?
No, not always. I'm sometimes dumb. In this case, dumb.
He's not smart. He's experienced.
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
He's not. He's not old. He's experienced.
Oh my
I
god.
could have swore it was an HEB, but you know, I get my
I was
wires
like,
crossed.
I'm gonna be pissed if Wyoming got one before fucking Louisiana. did.
Facts, bro.
I got my wires crossed. Where's King? I don't know where King Super's at.
No, they just built one just south of Dallas now, and I know people that stationed here drive over there once a month and go get all their groceries and bring them back.
They got gas stations called Come and Go.
Oh, gee.
What the?
Where we're
Yeah.
about to move to, where we just bought land at. We have a Walmart there, but we'd have to go to a different place to get a better Walmart. So it's like, you want to go to the good Walmart or just Walmart?
Yeah.
I can't
hate
stand
that.
Walmart. I can't fucking stand Walmart.
That's like us here. We have just
Yeah.
regular Target in Bossier City, but if you want like a super Target, you got to go to
Yeah.
Shreveport.
Mm.
And I
One
gotta
has-
have like 6 knives, 4 guns, all that type. You know.
That's like going down to Tacoma here. To Compton. That's what we call it.
Last time I went to
Compton.
Louisiana, we left from Pineland, Texas, where our lake house is, and went east and went
Yep.
into Manny or Minnie,
Manny.
Manny,
Manny.
Manny, Louisiana. Yep.
into Natchitoches. We stayed in
Natchitoches.
Natchitoches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to a gator park there. I looked up gator parks in Louisiana, and I found 2 that were doable for us to be able to get back in time.
What's a
As
gator
well.
park?
It's a gator farm, but you can go and
You go
like,
see alligators.
take
Oh.
tours, eat alligators, see alligators, have a little alligator show where they wrestle them and shit. Take
Oh.
pictures with them. They have other animals as well.
Have you heard of Gators and Friends
No.
in Texas?
Down in Beaumont.
No. Yeah. We did see that, but we were going to Louisiana, so we were looking for ones just strictly in Louisiana because we
Well,
were right there. We
I just-
always
We know the
wanted
owners.
to go that way.
I just didn't know if you knew of Gators and Friends because we actually know the owners. So the owners of that were okay. So it's my ex stepbrother's ex girlfriend, baby mama. So it's
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
That's
Start
some-
over.
that's
Start
some-
over.
That's
I gotta write this down.
so
That's
Sounds
some
like
southern
some
shit.
Louisiana
I talk
shit.
about
Like
ex
that.
step family, but that's
This is-
some
What
shit.
the
That's
fuck?
some southern
Okay,
This
shit.
is
one more
why I
time,
thought-
Ash. One more
Settle down,
time.
West
Okay,
Virginia.
okay, ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
my ex stepbrother's ex girlfriend and baby mama.
Basically, ex
Okay.
stepbrother's ex baby mama.
Yeah.
6 removed. Got it.
So her when she got remarried, he was like this gator dude, like hardcore gator dude, and they opened Gators and Friends, and so now they run that whole thing down there. It's gotten really big, but yeah, we still keep
Well, he
up with
lo-
them because my mom was married to him for like 15 years. So
I feel like there's gonna be a Netflix special about this soon.
Right?
I mean,
Joe
So
Exotic.
what's funny? So what's funny about Gators and Friends, right? So that last hurricane that
or
came
Gator
through,
Country. It might be Gator Country.
Ah.
I think it's Gator Country.
one of them. It's in Beaumont. Look up the
Yeah.
Gator place in fucking Beaumont.
Yeah.
But
It's the only one.
We'll need a
Gators and
fact
Friends
check on
sounds
this.
really familiar, but so does Gator Country. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Gators and
Gator
Friends.
Country. Let me look. I'll look it up.
Well,
Gators
but either
and
way,
Friends is in Louisiana.
Fact
That's
check.
probably
when
where
they're
I
made.
got
That's
it.
in Shreveport. That's in Shreveport.
that's the one
Yeah,
they made.
okay.
We went from
We've been there
Natchitoches to
for-
Shreveport.
It's Gator Country.
yeah, Gators and Friends. We've had a birthday for Piper there.
I thought it was Gators and Friends.
No, that's why it was so familiar. Because Gators and Friends in Shreveport, we went from
Yeah.
Natchitoches to Shreveport the same day, and we hit 2 different gator parks.
Yeah.
Gator
And then went
Country
from
is in
Natchitoches
Beaumont.
to
Yeah.
Dallas. We stayed I think we
Oh.
stayed the night in Dallas, and then came back to Houston.
Gators and Friends is huge.
Gator Country.
No, the one here
Oh, okay. I say so.
close to us.
If you look at Gator Country, if you go on their website, the guy on the very first picture is Arlie, and that's Jessica's now husband. But we knew Jessica whenever she was dating my stepbrother back whenever I was young, because he's way older than us. He's like in his.
He's got how many
40s.
baby mamas though?
He only has like 2 baby mamas, I think. But yeah,
12
but
kids or something like
he's
that.
like in his 40s.
He's a regular old Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
Well, what's funny is that last hurricane that came through, he lost a few fucking alligators because it all
Yes,
flooded
they all
over their
got out.
fence.
They were
and the
out looking for their gators.
What?
Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
flooded
yeah,
them
there's-
out.
I like
There's
it.
Gator-
crocodile and shit now because of
Dude.
that. Because of gator
Yeah.
farms losing their crocs.
Baby
and
llamas are the best.
Gator Country is 15 minutes away from my parents' house.
Yeah.
Like it's very close.
But they've expanded. They got a bunch of stuff now. They're doing all kinds of things. But it's a cool one.
That's
Gator
legit
King
article.
coming to Netflix near you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Tiger King was Texas and Louisiana and
Was it?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, it was the most one. Yeah.
So I mean,
I feel like there's
you'd
gonna be a
surprised of
Netflix
like what
special.
kind of like parks are in East Texas and Louisiana.
So if you look up, so Gator Country got really big because they have Big Owl. I don't know.
Yep, Big
If you're
Al.
in the South, you may have heard of him.
A
But
big owl?
Big Owl.
Owl,
His name is
A-L.
Owl, A-L.
Owl, owl.
Yeah, he's a 13 plus foot alligator, and he's
Oh,
like over 80 something. He's almost 90 years old.
I thought it was a person.
No. It's
Mhm.
an alligator. He's like famous.
Wow.
He's 13 feet 4 inches and he's 88 years old.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
and that's
old.
and
Mhm.
well, but in captivity out of alligators, I think he's like one of the biggest.
And I think
Yeah.
he's still alive. I'm pretty sure he's still alive.
Because crocodiles are bigger, right? Generally.
Yeah, and more
Yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's so funny.
because Gator Farms, we now have thriving communities of crocs in East
Yeah.
Texas and Louisiana.
We have
So
we have llamas and what's the other one called?
Alpaca.
Alpacas here. And
Llama.
I think baby llamas are awesome. Yeah, for sure,
My
Jay.
mom was married.
We need
No.
a picture of baby llama. Can you pull a picture of baby llama? Just so
article.
we can.
Hit me up.
No.
DM me on Twitter and tell me his name.
Jay, my mom was married
put my
to
shit-
my stepdad, and it was his son, his biological son, ex, and baby mom.
Send me a DM on Twitter. Tell me his name because we might be in the age. I might know him.
Gotcha, Skep. Gotcha.
We need a baby llama.
Oh yeah,
Palate
he
cleanser.
does have a lot of.
the Etsy one, dude. Look at the Etsy one in the top row. Oh, that's fake.
That's not a real llama.
No,
All right,
that's
all
not.
right, all right,
That's
all right.
wool.
It's made out of llama.
Crocheted.
They're so cute though.
There's one. There you go. Aw.
That looks like
I don't
fucking
know.
Remy when he was young.
That
It kinda
llama
does.
is
That
like
was kind of.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get Remy. We're gonna compare real quick.
that is a cute little. That's an
Oh, God,
alpaca.
Remy.
That's an alpaca. Yeah, they have alpaca fur and stuff here. Llamas are. Oh, look at that one being cradled like a little baby.
Damn, I thought somebody was beating on my back wall, and it's somebody driving by, booming their boombox.
There's a
Turn-
YouTube of
Oh.
the baby alpaca.
Remy.
Okay, he wants to.
We had a llama at the
All right,
Terry Bison Ranch where I worked when I was a teenager. And
all right. Rebel, grid view that.
Couple
or
llamas.
Skep, grid view that.
Grid view. He does look like an alpaca.
He just looks like a Remy to me.
That's Remy.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute.
He's my
He's a
favorite.
fucking goddamn drama queen.
Baby.
Is
So
that
what he
who's
is?
back there being a drama queen?
Yes,
Still
that's
trying
him.
to
He's the
figure
one
out
that's
where
fucking
he's looking.
Dude, I picked him up and he fucking screamed.
It's something about redheads.
Poor guy. Dad's yelling at him and stuff, crying. He just wants attention.
I think there's something wrong with him.
Here's a cute llama.
That is a cute llama.
There's
I think.
The fuck is that
one.
thing? That llama looks like Sadie, my dog Sadie.
This one.
No, the one you're on right now.
look at his
This one.
Yeah. When she looks at me, she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Look at that face.
What
Look,
the?
it's Emperor
what the
Cusco.
Bro, that llama
The
definitely
Emperor's
got
New Groove. Remember that
harvested.
movie?
Yeah.
God, Ruger can relate to that haircut.
Oh, poor Ruger.
That motherfucker looks like a Wish.com fucking poodle. Let me see if I can find a good picture of him.
Poor baby has needles, head needles sticking all out.
I
of him.
mean, That's
Llamas are
cute.
cute, man.
that's cute, but it's not like.
Llamas
I had
are
a
mean.
fawn outside my house too.
It's not that cute though. That's probably the cutest baby. in the-
Dude, you gotta go back to the other one. That one is like
This
the
one?
best one. Yeah.
I think that's
Is that AI?
computer. Yeah, that's computer.
I just think of future backstrap.
Oh, for sure. But that's the cutest animal,
Why do you
baby
think-
animal of all time.
Deer. Yeah, fawns are cute little things for sure. There was a little fawn running around in springtime here. I caught him on my security cameras a couple times, chasing mom down, like trying to catch up. It's pretty funny. I catch
just
stuff
think
on
of-
my cameras a lot. It's pretty
I see that and I think of future jerky.
My mouth's watering.
That's disgusting.
What's wrong with you? That's a cute thing. What is this cute little deer, man?
In
I
2
don't
years,
like
that'll
venison. I
make
think
a
it tastes too gamey.
amazing jerky.
What, deer?
Venison's gamey, yeah.
What?
I like gamey.
Yeah, it's gamey.
I don't think it's
Elk
You're a
is
deer
not.
and you don't like gamey?
Deer is. I don't like gamey.
And you
meats.
would have you tried rabbit or squirrel?
Rabbit's not
Yeah.
gamey. Squirrel, I've never
rabbit,
tried.
Squirrel and duck are super oily.
I think rabbits might be a little more gamey than venison.
What kind of rabbit are you eating? Wild rabbits, like cottontails and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't eat that.
Like any
dude.
rabbit you can kill.
I raised rabbits for meat pen, particularly for that. So
Oh,
they're a
no.
specific kind, and
It's
they're
called
more
We're
lean
talking
than
about,
chicken.
We don't raise
And they
deer.
don't
We're talking
taste-
about hunting animals.
Yeah, I'm
poor
not.
ass. He's
Why
like,
hunt it
"Why
when you
are
can
we
just raise it at
killing these
home?
Little cute animals.
Because hunting's fun.
I don't know.
Elk is
The act
delicious.
of hunting is
Elk
fun.
is
It's like the act
not
of fishing
gamey at
is
all.
fun.
Elk is delicious.
Venison, unless it's cooked correctly, is very gamey.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah.
would agree. But I like
Oh, yeah,
that.
venison
The more
jerky.
gamey, the better for me. Like,
So to me, gamey tastes like meat that is spoiling. That's what it tastes like.
yeah,
So when I taste
I
things that
understand what you
taste
mean.
like gamey,
Yeah.
it tastes spoiled. So I can't eat it.
I know.
it's
Yeah.
almost
Fucks
the
me
same
up.
way as like people that can't eat cilantro. They say it tastes
Like soap.
soapy, but
Some people
that's
think
a
that,
gene.
yeah.
I understand that. That's literally a gene that causes that.
Mhm.
But it's the same thing. Like to me, like that gaminess adds just another layer of flavor.
Mm.
But
Hey.
like I can see where you're saying it would taste like it's rotten.
Well, I
Or
kind of have like a
getting
weird sense of taste and smell, so it's a bit of an issue sometimes, and sometimes not, because
Yeah.
like I can tell, like, let's say if I make a steak or something, right, and I put it in the refrigerator. After 2 days refrigerated, it would be good, right? Normally, it's still fine. 3 days, 4 days, probably fine.
Yeah.
For the most part, safety wise, but I can taste it going bad on day 2 already, starting to decompose.
Oh, on meat? Yeah.
Any kind of meat, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can do the same.
I taste
That's why I
it.
freeze it. If I'm not going to do it, I freeze it.
I can smell people who have had a single drink the night before. I can smell it on them, on their skin, on their breath, everything. Even if they brush their teeth or wear cologne, I can smell it right through it. It's fucking weird, man. I don't understand it. It's kind of a curse.
So what's funny is on the 4th, me and my neighbor, we had quite a bit of whiskey. And one of the coworkers walked in and he goes, "Holy fuck, dude, you did drink last night." Took a shower, brushed my teeth, did all the things, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oof." And this was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Some people just have that heightened sense of things like that, I think.
But anyway, fun fact: if you want to take the gamey taste out of any meat, like wild game taste, mustard.
I've heard
I was
that.
going to say buttermilk.
Use
but anything
mustard.
I've heard buttermilk
anything
too.
acidic, yeah.
Mustard is the way.
Mhm.
Because like I'm not a fan of duck. Like I like duck unless it's prepared the right way, but it's there's always a difference between fresh. It's the same thing as fish, right? The fish that you buy at most grocery stores or whatever, they've already been filleted and they're just in a fridge or whatever.
Generally.
You need to fillet the fish yourself and then eat it within a day and a half or two, and then you won't get that fishy taste in
Yeah.
the fish.
With catfish,
You know-
you just got to keep the blood out of the meat.
Well, yeah, but
With-
and with meats too, it's the same way. Mustard, like my aunt taught me that, and like her duck, I'll eat however the fuck she prepares it. I don't care unless it's in a gumbo. I'll eat whatever the fuck goes into a gumbo except for seafood.
So here, like salmon fishing up here is big. So if I'm going fishing, like usually it's lingcod or salmon or something like that. There's flounder too, but it's salmon because they're a freshwater fish that travels to the ocean, then back to the freshwater. They get parasites in them easily. Any freshwater fish, like the best thing I think is once you catch it, you clean it, fillet it, however you're gonna do it, whatever, and then freeze it. You have to freeze it for like 24 hours or more, like solid frozen, to kill.
Or flash freezing.
Yeah,
too.
flash freezing. You can use dry ice, whatever, to kill any kind of parasite in it. Because I've seen people like catch a fish, fillet it, and then like find parasites in the meat, like right away. Right as
it happens with bass fishing
it's
all the time
weird,
too,
man.
Oh,
So I'm like, ugh.
So, dude, I grew up fishing. I grew up fishing my entire life, but I was like my dad. He's a tournament fisherman. You know, he doesn't catch to eat. He's a catch and release. You know, make some money out of it. So I've never been that way. But then every spring break, me, my dad, and my grandfather, we'd go to Toledo, and we'd fish. And my grandfather's like, "I want a fish fry." And me and my dad, we have this thing, like, if you want fish from us, we will catch them. I will chunk them in an ice chest and I will bring them to you. And they're like, people look at us and they're like, you don't fillet them? I'm not eating it. No. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Just the fishing itself is gratifying enough. And
going out on a boat and being on the fucking water, even if you don't catch anything, it's probably one of the most relaxing days you'll ever have, ever.
Unless your
boat
just breaks down and forget the oars. And
I could just read a book.
It is
so
pretty
speaking
chill.
of that, Skep.
On a boat.
Mm-hmm.
They don't probably... well, yeah. You can catch halibut out there, can't you?
I think there's halibut. Yeah, I think that you can. I've never fished halibut here, but I'm pretty sure there is.
So if you can and you go out fishing, please flash freeze some and send it to me because I want to get my hands on some fresh fucking halibut.
Halibut. All right.
I'll fillet it. All I want you to do is catch the shit, flash freeze it, and send it to me.
Right now is Dungeness crabbing. It's crab season right now. So everybody's...
And even with the salmon, I'll take that too.
My daughter.
What kind of salmon? You want king
what
salmon?
What kind y'all got out there?
We got silver, pinks, kings.
The king salmon will be good. But just for Ashley, though, because she'll eat the shit out of that. And if it's fresh.
What? Fish?
Yeah, because if you catch the whole fish,
occasionally.
Yeah. Okay. But I can smoke it. So, like, whenever I do my ribs and all that stuff, I'll throw some of that shit on the smoker for her.
Well, you want to cold smoke it, definitely. But pink salmon's really good for smoking. When the pink salmon run up the rivers to spawn, that salmon is fantastic. If you can catch them before they get all hook billed and shit and weird, it's fucking fantastic.
If you can find a good one and just flash freeze it and send it to me, let me know.
I might just get my
pay for
fishing
shipping
this year then. People are dropping pots right out, like right behind this wall, like 300 feet. There's a bluff in the water, and there's like crab pot buoys fucking chilling out there in the water right now.
Piper would love that crab.
Dude, Dungeness crab is the best crab I have ever tasted in my life. It's so good.
She likes the king. I don't think she's ever had good fresh Dungeness though.
Snow crab.
Dungeness. It's kind of like
snow crab. That's what she likes. She likes snow crab. Yeah, that's what it is.
It is a bit sweeter than like king, but it's kind of
all
like
we can get around here is fucking blue crab.
Yeah,
I don't like crab. It's too sweet.
Same.
The crab
I
here
like
is
lobster. I like shrimp, crawfish.
I mean, if I went out and did the crab in myself, and then less than 2 hours later we're doing a crab boil, I could do that. But we got this fancy ass restaurant that we used to go to all the time, and like they have the lump crab meat, and I'm just like underwhelmed. I'm like, I don't even want it if it's got the lump crab meat on it.
Dude, it's crazy. Like you can buy Dungeness in the grocery store here, but it's like $30 a pound. It's fucking crazy. It's expensive. But you can go back. You can go get a license for $40 and catch, 4 to 6 a day. I think it is. I don't remember. That are, the shell on it's like seven and a half, 8 inches wide.
Well, dude, we used to have a beach cabin and like Gulf shrimp. You know, I know freaking Rebel knows about all the Gulf shrimp. And you go to the grocery store and get it for, back in the day, $2-3 a pound.
Mm-hmm.
I would just take a fucking kayak, go out to the fucking shrimp boat, and I'd get it for 75 cents a pound. Like literally, like
right off the boat.
Yeah, like in the water while they're shrimping. I'll just scroll right up to the boat, lock onto them, give them cash. They drop the sacks, fucking rowing back, boom, and we'd have the freshest fucking shrimp you'll ever get.
I don't know when they do shrimp season here. I know they drop pots for right shrimp
off the
too.
Boat.
Yeah, right off the boat.
And that's the best shrimp you're gonna eat.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Gulf Coast shrimp. They're huge.
They're like tiger shrimp. You ever heard of tiger shrimp before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking massive.
Yeah, Gulf shrimp. Right off the boat in the like prime season, you're gonna get some shrimp that are 3.5 to 4.5 inches. Like that's a big ass fucking shrimp.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
So, and we just go home, cook those motherfuckers right on the grill. Like the grill would be lit. We'd go to the boat, bring it back, and fucking cook them.
We did a crab and shrimp boil not that long ago up here. One of my buddies actually from New Orleans, and he makes gumbo all the time. He's got his daddy's pot, and he's got how the families. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys.
Jay.
The pot is like the family heirloom passed down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have that yet. I don't think I'm ever gonna get one.
The cast iron Dutch oven.
Yeah,
that's my grandmother. She has that. Yeah.
He's got that from when his dad passed, but he makes some gumbo sometimes. He did our crab and shrimp boil. Oh my god, dude. I don't think I ever ate so much food in my life.
Does he do seafood gumbo though? What all does he put in it? Like what?
I think he uses sausage when he makes gumbo.
What's in it? That's what I want to know.
Fucking, I don't know, man. I gotta ask him.
All right.
It's goodness.
This is the type of person I'm gonna find out.
Let me ask him,
what kind of person you are, Tuna.
No, it's too late. I'll ask. I'll find out. I'll get back to you.
in your gumbo or no?
1,000%.
Okay. See, he doesn't put okra. He doesn't put okra.
I don't like okra. No, but does it go in gumbo? Yes. Do I personally put it in mine? No, because I don't like okra. But yes, it goes in there.
I'm telling you.
Shit, dude.
Fried okra.
Fried okra, pickled okra. Oh.
You ever been to Lambert's?
Yes, Lambert's Cafe in Missouri.
Lambert. There's like 3 of them in the United States. Yeah. Lambert's home of the throne roll.
Throne rolls. Yep. Yeah, they've got one in fucking Branson, Missouri.
And you put like a paper towel in the end of the table, and they come by and you're like, "You want fried okra?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, put some fried okra on this shit."
Fried okra.
And just pile it on this paper towel.
I don't think I ever ate actual food at Lambert's. It was all about catching the fucking bread because I would try and fucking catch the rolls in my mouth.
Yeah, they just home of the throne roll. That food was so good, man. For a restaurant, like it was good.
All right, Toby Keith, go away. Fuck you.
I'm gonna have to ask my buddy what he puts in his gumbo, because I know everybody does it slightly differently. So.
Yeah, everybody does, but like my family
and cayenne.
He ain't gonna tell me the
that's
recipe.
the Texas version, but okay.
And crab. I'm sorry.
The way that my family does it is they stick an entire fucking chicken in it. They get a whole fucking raw chicken. They throw it in there. They throw eggs, okra, it's because
originally chicken and sausage in it. I think
they have like this big standing pot.
Oh, you're talking about gumbo? My bad.
Yeah.
I was doing like crawfish and shrimp and crab boil.
No, we're back on gumbo.
Yeah, we're on the gumbo.
We're still on the gumbo.
I mean, y'all have seen my gumbo. I've posted it on Twitter before. Now, granted,
I don't know about the eggs. I've never seen the eggs, but that's what a gumbo.
Oh, egg is great, bro.
Yeah.
You literally crack the egg right in it.
It was like whatever was still in the refrigerator before it goes bad. You're adding it in. So
a lot of people, what they do is they boil the eggs first and then they throw it in there. No, we just fucking right on the pot. Crack it right in there.
They've got this big old standing pot, kind of like kind of like a frying, like what you would fry a chicken in or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a
They
I think it's a
take it out
30 or
on the-
35 quart pot
At
that you
that point, it's a
put.
cauldron.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah,
gumbo
that's what it is.
cauldron
Use a
at our
paddle.
family gatherings. It's on the back patio, and they're out there just putting shit in it.
No, some of them are so big that they use oars.
Oars,
to
yeah.
stir 'em.
Yeah.
Like,
what we do.
It works.
Yeah,
And,
no,
and they're
so-
always on a propane burner in Louisiana.
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly what ours is on. Like so Thanksgiving is always a turkey. Christmas is always gumbo or jambalaya.
We got the big paddle.
And if you use fucking tomato sauce in your jambalaya, it's not jambalaya.
That's kind of like
Yeah,
fried
true.
rice. You do fried rice, like fried rice is kind of the same. It's just whatever you have left over that needs to be like cooked up, eaten.
That's
You can
exactly
throw it in
that is
fried
li-
rice.
that is literally what gumbo is. It is leftovers.
Yeah.
A leftover stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Like
Rebel was
if-
saying.
Yeah.
If I'm not fucking picking bones out of my teeth, I don't care.
But the name of gumbo came from the African word of okra.
Yep.
Maokri gumbo or some shit like that. It's how you say okra in Spanish or in African.
So unpopular
All right, here we go.
opinion. I actually don't like jambalaya or gumbo
Here we
or
go.
crawfish for that matter.
That is my.
I like it all.
I don't
Jambalaya is
like
like
Cajun
has
food.
rice in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does gumbo.
Yeah.
So there's the
Well,
the
gumbo
roux.
itself doesn't, but you usually pour
Put rice.
gumbo
Yeah,
over
you pour it over
rice.
rice.
But
And then
jambalaya's base is rice.
There's the gumbo.
Yeah. That's andouille, right? Andouille sausage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like
Yep.
there's usually chicken in it.
Yeah, there's the chicken in there.
Yeah.
Chicken's right there.
Chicken, pork.
It looks similar to
Mm.
what my friend makes. It's a little more
So-
red, I think.
It depends. Some people like theirs dark, and some people, like it light. It all depends.
that look
Yeah.
good.
It's fantastic though. I think any which way you get it, it's phenomenal if it's done.
As
correctly.
long as it's made right, that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing. Like
I
the
think it
thing
starts
that
with
makes
your roux
gumbo.
and then-
Yes, it's
It's
all
the
about the roux with gumbo. If you can't get the roux, it's not a good gumbo. Like, I mean, you saw the oil spots on the gumbo, right?
yeah.
Like, if you don't have oil spots, it ain't gumbo. Let's be real.
Not necessarily, Jay. Gumbo, it doesn't have to be seafood. But so
It can be.
it can
The original
be.
gumbo was
Usually-
not seafood.
You usually get two different camps. You get the chicken and sausage camp, and you get the seafood camp, and then you get some people that like to do chicken and shrimp,
I
or
like it all.
they like to
Yeah.
combine them. But usually with gumbo, they'll make a seafood and a non-seafood. But there are some people that mix them together.
I like shrimp, chicken, sausage, crawfish, whatever.
I'm not a huge seafood
crab.
guy. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't like fishy taste.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not either.
At all.
Not a
I
fishy
mean,
taste person.
well, so when we were in Japan or whatever, I got is when I was really introduced to fish, where I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good because it was fresh. If I taste the fish, I won't fucking eat it. I will send that shit back and say, fuck off.
I don't
and
like
then-
a lot of saltwater seafood because of that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll do shrimp fresh,
Yeah.
day of fresh shrimp.
Well-
Unless I season the fuck out of it and cook the fuck out of it, which I can take the taste out of it. It's not my go-to. I'd rather be doing
Yeah.
fucking brisket ribs or steaks.
A lot of the seafood, ocean-born fish, you have to remove the bloodline from it because that's what creates that fishy
Yep.
taste or fishy smell. Usually, you can tell when you cook it; it's kind of a grayish color. If you got to cut
But
that
the
shit out
freshness
first.
factors into that though too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Freshness is a
it-
huge thing.
Not only that, it's farm raised versus fresh caught.
Yes.
Well, because salmon is farm raised as well, so that and it doesn't
Yeah.
taste as good as a fresh salmon out of the river.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here, they're mixed together. So the only way you could tell the difference is if one of there's a dorsal fin that's clipped on a farm raised salmon, and you have
AG
to
loves
report
fish
it.
apparently.
You have to report which kind you caught, whether it was native or farm raised. But between the two of them, because they farm raise them and then they release them, you can't really even tell other than that clipped dorsal fin because they travel the same migration path and they come back the same way over the same period of years. They eat the same things. They're not like grown in a cage and then sold from the cage. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a spot out, I think it's Alaska with the Alaska salmon or whatever. Like they actually, the farm is in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. A lot of them
and so, yes, they don't get the migration patterns and all that stuff, but they still eat the exact same as the wild caught. So the taste difference is minimal.
Mm-hmm.
The bloodline, that's true. They're not breeding out,
Yeah.
So it gets muddied.
So I like Atlantic salmon as well, and that's traditionally a farm raised type of fish. It just you have to cook it correctly, But like a good fresh caught king salmon is just as oily and fatty as an Atlantic salmon. It's a very oil. That one specifically is very oily and fatty, but that's what makes it taste so good too.
I mean, the salmon that I fell in love with was out there in Japan, and that was straight up Pacific salmon.
Yeah,
fresh caught. Because we can go to the fish market and buy it out there. Like that's why I fucking love Japan. It comes, fucking boat to table same day. Within 3 days. Because Chef went to the fish market every other day or some shit.
Every couple of days, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Like every other day. And then this motherfucker would try and go catch it. Our last 3 months there went fishing every day for sea bass.
For me.
Just for Ashley. Like literally because she fell in love with the sea bass, and you had it 2 or 3 times maybe.
Yeah. So the only thing they had there was whatever was caught. So their fish on their menu every day was whatever was caught that they could get at the market that day or that week or whatever.
Yeah.
And so sea bass was few and far between. It was just wherever they had it. And I think I had it once or twice in the 3 years we went to that restaurant. And so the 2 weeks before he knew we were leaving, he went fishing almost every day to try to catch me a sea bass.
Dang.
So that I could have sea bass again before I left.
I do like sea bass.
But on top of the sea bass thing, right? So they knew a few months when we were leaving, and he if it was off menu, Ashley got salmon. Even if they didn't have it, because he went and bought a bunch of salmon, flash freeze it only for her, and they knew that we went in every single Saturday.
Was that at?
We were at that restaurant every single
Waves?
Masawa. No, that was North 4040.
Oh, the one we went to was Waves, right?
No,
Tubes.
Tubes.
Yeah. I don't know why I got them mixed up.
Yeah, because you got to go to family game night.
Yeah,
that was Fridays. Yep. So yeah, Fridays is family game night. Saturdays was date night. And we went to North 4040 on Saturdays for the date night, and he stockpiled salmon, and the waiter would come up and be like, "It's okay, you can get salmon," because it wouldn't be on the menu.
I would say, "What fish do you have?" And finally, for a while it was, we have rockfish and we have this and whatnot. And after a while, after we came so often, that he knew I loved the salmon, and I guess he would tell Chef that I would be disappointed when they didn't have the salmon. And so I remember the first time it happened, he was telling me about the fish. He said, "But chefs say for you can have salmon." And so
that's what I love about that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So from then on, we knew that when we went on Saturday, if I could either have what fish they had on the menu that night, or Chef would have salmon put back for me.
I love that. That's so crazy, because you coming here like that is a rare thing.
Yeah, you're not going to find that here.
That kind of dedication to someone or a customer or a friend, even you don't find that shit here, man.
He cried.
Chef cried when we left.
Yeah, when we left.
I mean, he clearly loved you guys. Clearly.
We have a picture. We have a picture with him in our server.
I'm trying to scroll. It's going to be a while.
That's what I loved about over there in just the Asian countries was just.
I'd go back in a heartbeat. I would go back there.
Of
but
people
Ashley wouldn't.
To know you and know what you liked and want to get to know you and oh man,
so
unmatched.
You remember the lady at Tubes, right? The lady and the guy at Tubes.
Yeah.
We have a picture with them too on our last night.
We still have them on Facebook.
That was a cool spot,
like,
man. I liked it.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, I love tubes.
She
That was
made us a
really
cool.
banana
Moving
cake. Yeah.
Before we move into Asia, while we're still on like water, fish and stuff, I have a funny story that happened last weekend. We were at our lake house, and the power went out, and it was real hot. The AC was the kids were going in and out, so the AC was depleting very fastly.
Mm-hmm.
They decided, okay, let's launch the boat, because my sister and brother-in-law just got there, and they're like, let's go launch the pontoon boat and get on the water. At least there's going to be a breeze, right? So I'm like, I didn't want to do it because I just had a bad feeling, something like bad luck. And I was like, no, I'm going to stay here with the fire, because we had a fire going. Somebody had to stay with it. I'll stay with the fire. They called me like 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later. Can you go see if the neighbors have a boat? Because we're stuck in the middle of the lake. No engines, no paddles. They're out there with a rectangle life preserver, scooping water, and he's throwing the anchor and pulling it to try to get them back to shore. Finally, our neighbors just happened to drive by them and realized that they were in distress and pulled them back. But it ran for literally 10 seconds. So they were still around the boat ramp in our neighborhood, but they weren't.
So what happened? Like the engine just died out, or gas?
Yeah,
or
the engines. He ran for like 10 minutes. He just got it out of the shop, and the shop, they was like, it's fine, So they get it out there in 10 minutes. This is what happens with any boat. Like, you don't go out on a boat unless you know there's somebody on a boat that can come tow you back.
Yeah.
Because it's just gonna happen.
We need like a radio or something, like a phone. I guess it's a lake boat, right? So
there you go.
All right, let me pull that up.
So that's gonna be you're gonna recognize that, Scott.
That back right table.
Yep.
Yep. That was our table.
That was our table.
Every Friday night. That was our table. So
Cool.
This husband, wife, and he actually worked for CE on base.
Okay.
Also. But yeah, they made us all kinds of stuff when we left. They gave us gift bags.
Am gaming with?
Yes, that's
yeah.
I get a half face to the.
All right, and then this was at North 4040. So the guy in the middle, in the back, that's Yuki. That was our waiter. Mm-hmm. He's the only one
who spoke English.
Spoke English at the restaurant, and that's chef to the left.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Justin, that was the famous restaurant, both of them. And that's where I got my A5 Wagyu. I would get A5 Wagyu every Saturday night. It is hard for me to eat steak around here anymore.
Yeah, dude. It is.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. Can your daughter name 3 Run DMC songs?
Name what?
3 Run DMC songs.
That's a Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Sure,
was
but
it?
yes. Yeah, that was Bruno Mars.
Oh.
You want me to pull it back up? Here, I'll show you.
Oh, Are You In? And it looked like.
No, it's Bruno Mars.
Cobra went with you guys too?
No.
Oh, he's just full of it.
No, so I've been live on the Purple app.
Oh, yeah.
IRL.
That's right. Now I'm putting it together.
Well, because you remember, we did it.
Yeah. We did the live. We did the live over at Tubes. We were doing when Ash was kicking our ass at fucking phase 10 or some shit.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Article. I have been in Okinawa. I was there for, what was I there for, 2 months, babe? It was I think you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Something like that. You ever, like, total randomness, but you ever find like a really nasty fucking like bruise or scratch or something that you didn't even know existed? Yes. And then once you find it, all of a sudden it hurts really, really bad. I have one on the top of my foot that I'm
going to tell you right now, it was not me, guys.
No, it's on the top of my foot. Like, it's so bad. And I never.
One of the puppies jumped on it.
Dude, dogs will bruise. My dog fucking bruises the fuck out of you. Like,
I had a dog.
He'll run across the room and jump at you. I'm so happy to see you. Just bounce off you. Like, fuck, dude.
There's like a whole trench in the top of the
Jesus.
So, babe, was I there for 2 months?
I think so. I think so. Ish.
I couldn't hear you. So Okinawa is awesome. It's very, very westernized though. Like you can't find a lot of true rural Japan in Oki. Because they actually have a place over there called American Village. That's how westernized it is. But the people are amazing. The ramen spots are actually somewhat amazing. And every night I would get out of, so I was in a school over there. I was in a leadership school. I'd get out of school and there was actually somebody that was in the class with me that was from Oki, would drop me off at the beach with my cooler and my laptop. And it's called the Wi-Fi beach is what the Americans call it because there's actually Wi-Fi on the entire beach. So I go drink beer, do my homework, and then I would catch a cab back. And it was about a 15-minute cab ride back, and it cost me $3 to get back to where I was.
I've heard of Wi-Fi beach. Never been.
I love Okinawa. Like it's the mixture of both because, Oki actually does have some mountains. So you get the best of both worlds because Ashley, she's more of like a country mountains, which I like too, but I'm a beach guy. If you get me somewhere with a fucking snorkel or a dive tank, I'm gone. You will not see me. That is my shit.
I don't like sand.
No, I love it all. And that's why, we loved, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. If we can get the best of both worlds over there, that's probably where we're going to retire at in some of those types of places.
I'm more of a sit on the patio and look at all the sand and water versus actually put my feet in it.
But you can't deny.
Yeah.
But water's too cold. You can't deny you loved snorkeling outside of the fucking seasickness.
Yes, snorkeling was fun. I did enjoy it.
I will agree. I went to Washington State in spring break for my kids, so it's kind of warm. Wow. We went to I can't remember which river it was, but they were in Wenatchee, Washington. It might have been in Chelan, Washington. Okay. They were in the river, which is just mountain runoff, just frozen water melting. Man. Yeah. And they're in there swimming, diving like we would here in July when the water's like 80.
Yeah.
They're in there I'm in there soaking my leg because it needs an ice bath.
It's 50 degrees. It's 54 degrees, dude. It's fucking cold. Like you'll get hypothermia in the middle of summer. From that shit. It's cold.
That's
the water, even the ocean.
That's almost the entire Pacific, all the way down to San Diego, almost.
Yeah, even San Diego.
It's that cold.
Fucking cold, man. It's not as cold as up here. It's 20 degrees warmer down there, but up here it's like 50 degrees.
Muddy Mississippi water, Gulf of Mexico. I need it.
Yeah, there's a bridge that goes off island, and the people take the leap off the bridge sometimes, sadly, but really it's so high.
It's that bridge.
If the fall doesn't, take them out, the temperature of the water definitely will. Because it's like the San Francisco, cold, 10 minutes.
It's like Golden Gate.
Yeah. 10 minutes in that water and you're starting in hypothermia.
I know Skeppel can attest to this, that anybody that wants to go to Japan, you need to go to Misawa or north. Yeah. Everything else is somewhat westernized. Like if you go north of Misawa, you're going to get the actual true culture of Japan.
Yeah.
If you go to
spots.
yeah, Hachinohe, Omori, all that stuff. The entire Omori prefecture, which is the states in Japan, that entire prefecture is where you're going to find the true culture. Take your shoes off when you go into a restaurant. You're sitting down to eat, not on a chair, all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun.
There's little places kind of plugged in and more the metropolis areas too that are similar, but they're not as many for sure. Not as many as north.
I base my places of other countries I want to visit on.
You want to come say hi to everybody here? Hold on.
What?
JC's coming on the podcast, y'all.
Uh-oh. We got to clean it up. Hi, JC.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm the guy you've been playing with the last couple days.
We were just talking about Japan. Yeah, that's Rebel.
Hi.
Guess what?
What?
It's about time for us to close it out. You want to close it out for us?
Sure.
Come here. No,
Damn it.
Sit over here so they can see you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got to say?
You got to tell everybody thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
We love everybody that hangs out with us.
I love everyone that hangs out with us.
And we will be back next Sunday.
We'll be back next Sunday.
Yes.
And tell them drop follow on everybody's streams because we like the game.
What he said. I barely heard
I'm done. That's enough. I'm done.
Yes. Well done. Well done.